All right, let's take a look at how fevers work, okay? So normally our set point is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's say you contract some sort of virus, bacteria, parasitic infection, something along those lines, okay? So many of us have had the sweats and the chills and fevers, and 1 minute you're hiding under the blankets in bed, shivering, and your teeth are chattering, and you look pale. Next minute, you're throwing the blankets off because you're sweating, you feel hot, and your face is flushed. Well, this is how it works, okay? So when you have an infection, the body resets its set point from 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit to something like, let's go with 102 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So we want the body to now be at 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So how do we get from 98.6 to 102? Well, we need to crank up the heat. And how we're going to do that is we're going to shiver, and we're going to shunt blood to the core by peripheral vasoconstriction. So you're going to look very pale, and you're going to be shivering and hiding under the covers until we get you to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's say we start off at 98.6. We do this. We go a couple rounds around the circle, right? Around the cycle. So we're at 98.6, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. Oh no, we hit 103. That's above the temporary set point of 102. So we need to blow off some of that heat. So you need to get rid of 1 degree. So how do we get rid of heat? Well, then we're going to sweat, and we're going to evaporate that sweat off, and we're going to shunt blood to the skin. So we're going to look red because of peripheral vasodilation, so we can lose heat through convection, conduction, and radiation, and evaporation's up here. So we're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth because now our temperature is 103. We need to bring it back down to 102, but we're going to overshoot that to go back to 101. So we need to heat up again and back and forth until your fever breaks.